Yeah, that's also true. No, I think it was like a general script where NPCs had their defined weapons. That's why only in Gothic 1 did you see... Oh, I never knew this was here. Only in Gothic 1 do you see... weapons have characters' names on it. In Gothic 2 they don't, because they don't have the scripts tying them to the character anymore. So something that they thought was a cool idea, but just never took the time to really flesh out. So it caused some kind of weirdness. Yeah. I remember the Rice Lord would get pissed at you if you had his staff. I don't even think his has his name on it. Oh. God, I think I pissed off the Guardians here. Might be tricky to sneak past. Oh, yep, see, they're stomping about. I don't think the Ice Lance is terribly effective against them. Oh, he's coming! Whoa, whoa! Oh, Kronos is wearing his big staff. He teaches the language. Nefarious teaches spells, doesn't he? Hello, Snaily Indian. Yeah, most characters are obtainable by beating them. But
Hey, you!
Circle 3. Yes! That is a great spell to have. It only costs 5 learning points. That is nuts. So, to make the storm, we need Glacier Quartz and Wing of a Blued Fly. I don't have their wings, do I? Oh, sweet, I have exactly one. What else do we need? Glacier Quartz? Yes. Do I have the scroll? I do not. Excuse me, I do not. Oh, God. Don't remind me of Dark Mysteries. It was funny, someone actually commented today, he was like, your Dark Mysteries videos were garbage. I was just like, yeah, I know.
Let's...
I'll take one of them's. I'll take all those. I think we can swing it. I'm really only going to keep the best two-handers, and maybe the best one-handers we got. Because I'm probably going to give that to Biff in Chapter 4. We're going to use that anymore. We're never going to use that. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Probably never going to use healing spells. He went to bed. I'm sorry you missed him. And please don't encourage him. Sweet. Yeah, the Storm spell is surprisingly powerful for a Circle 3 spell. 250 damage in an AoE that's as big as the... what you call it? The Fire Rain. No, please spare me. Yeah, 100 mana. So, Either it has to kill in one hit, or, you know, you have to have the advantage of terrain. But it works against the Seekers because as long as you're behind cover, the Seekers won't try and get line of sight on you. So it's very easy to just kind of camp it and blast them. What did I drop over there? Those were like runes, weren't they? That I meant to abandon. Make sure you eat expired cereal. I think it would get the basic skeletons, maybe even like the normal skeletons in one shot. Don't know if it would kill a mage. It definitely would not kill a Shadow Lord. I don't think it can kill the Seekers in one shot. I believe it comes... Actually, we can test the Guardians. I don't feel like going back through there. I don't think I can kill a Guardian in one shot. But you can weaken them, kind of back off, quaff some potions, and then go back and finish it. I think it does kill Fire Devils in one shot, though. And those are a pain in the ass. Yeah, Fire Devils are the pits. I wonder how effective the Holy Hammer is against, like, just plain old golems. Where the hell are you jumping to? Oh shit, it's a Shadow Beastie. How well does it work against a Shadow Beast, I wonder? I don't need these on. Oh crap, he woke up. Holy crap! Oh god! It did well. But it wasn't enough. There, you got music again. So if we were to ice block the Shadow Beast, that would probably work out. I think there's a Seeker who wanders these roads. God damn it. Oh, there he is. Take cover behind the tree. Give this a shot. You see, it didn't one-shot him. But since we're camping behind the tree, it won't come any closer. Hit him a second time. Still didn't do it. Well, we're close. Crap. Didn't mean to take that twice. Eat it. Yeah, it does seem like they just reused the chopping sound from mining. Good old sad strings from Gothic 3. I have to listen to that insult your usually embarrassing death as you sit through the loading screen. I don't know why, but like dying in Gothic 3 is so much more frustrating than any other game. Because, A, the long-ass loading screens. B, the loud-ass scream he does every time he dies. And 3, the sad music playing that's... You know, just almost seems offensive. I don't know why the crows are so loud. Oh yeah, and it is bouncy ragdoll. Looks like all his limbs turned into hot dogs or something. Let's see how this... That's not quite enough. Let's see how this works against lizards. The nice thing about these AoE spells, you can start them from out of aggro range and then just run at the enemies. Usually get them like that. Yeah, bitches. It does seem like the storm spell lasts longer than fire or rain. You were playing Gothic 3 in first grade? That's insane. Gothic 1 came out in what, 98? I was like 7 years old then, but I didn't even know about the games until I was in middle school. And then it was what, 2007 for Gothic 3? That would have been 14? AOC, have a good night. I don't know if I'll see you in the morning stream, but till next time. Oh, screw you. Nothing fun about magic. I mean, the most fun thing about magic is just being able to walk along and throw shit at bitches and then not actually have to fight them. 10 hours. What time is it now? 12 hours. No. 14 hours. Right now, 7:45. So it would be 8. It's going to be at 10 in the morning, so that's 12 hours. 14 hours from now. I think that's enough time for you to sleep. Ah, crapple.
Nothing to plunder.
Whoa. Yeah, the Ice Lance, I'm glad. I mean, I had used it before, but just out of a force of habit, I would always go for Fireball, and I'm glad I've been talked down from doing that. Fireball kind of blows. I like the noise it makes when it hits too. It does that same like ore smack sound, but just sounds like a icicle, just like impaling the dude. Okay. So old Black Wolf is unfortunately not around to see this, but while we're here, we cannot pass up the opportunity to lay waste to some goblins. I think the Ice Lance would have taken them down just as easily, but that'll do for now.
Nothing to plunder.
Yeah, I got a lot of bags of gold. I have 105 mana, I think. I think I'm gonna keep... I don't know if I should keep using learning points on it. The spells are starting to get expensive too, but... I'm not that fussed if we don't get all the good spells in this run. I'm really going to do some experimenting to figure out which ones are worth having. Which means I'm just gonna cheat those ones in later. Because I still need more spells. I need to learn the language of the builders, which takes a grand total of 30 learning points. What about Mind Slide? We are in Chapter 3. We are chasing down Pedro. We got doors disappearing for some reason. Hit the fucking bug.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Shit. I forgot to buy lockpicks. Yeah.
Nothing there.
That's the thing is, I don't think until a year or two ago I even knew that Darren gave you perks if you donated to him. That like blew my mind when I found out. Hey Val, have a good night. No, that's not my cat. It's just a random goofy looking cat that I picked up. I've actually been trying to change my avatar, but I'm looking for somebody like artistic skills who can kind of make me something more personal, because that's just a random thing I found on the internet a long time ago. Oh shit, it's a lurk. I'll take that. Yeah, you got a shit ton of hit points from Darren. He's actually, I would argue, much more lucrative than praying to Innos, especially because you can do it all at once instead of having to rest a day away in between.
Hey!
Grimbald.
Have you seen a novice pass by here?
A lot of peculiar figures passed by here today, including those two jokers up by the stone arch. A while ago, a novice from the Magicians of Fire was with them as well.
I would think that giving him bigger piles of money would be bigger rewards, but I wonder if it's kind of like a like there's supposed to be a hidden message to it, like Piranha Bytes was mocking the idea of donations to the church or something. They're always asking for more, so you might as well give it to them a little bit at a time. I don't know. Probably reading too deep into it. So these guys are assholes, and they attack you as soon as you try talking to them, but if you just walk right past, they won't do anything. I think this will do them in.
That's really not my... You're in for it.
No, not quite. Ah, fick! I'm dying.
Don't try that again.
That didn't work. Yeah, the storm is not, I guess, as effective as I thought it was. But it's great for, like, low-level crowd clearing. We get up there, though.
I never knew that.
Might be able to cheese them since they don't have ranged weapons.
Really didn't deserve that. Yeah, he really said that.
I don't know why he gets so worked.
Haha, you suckers. What are you gonna do to me here?
That's really not my problem.
Ah, crap.
You're in for it now.
Oh, it's not hitting him. Son of a bitch. Holy crap, what happened? Whoa! God damn. I thought I killed them both. Maybe it was, yeah. If I was smart, I would have gotten the ice block spell already.
Tell me you didn't know that.
It can't go on like this forever.
Is it really true?
Hey, he was a sneaky fuck.
I've heard a thing or two.
I'd have gone about it differently.
That's the
Whoa.
first I've heard of it.
Okay. They hit him from here.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Crap.
You're in for it now.
Crap, I'm in for it now. Yeah. Ah! Oh! You fucker. Ah, shit. Oh, crap. My plans are foiled again and again. Can you stop focusing on him? There's another way to cheese this.
I'll get you yet!
Will you? Ah, you sorry fools. Well, that'll work. Ah ha ha. It probably is, but the funny thing is, it can only...
Nothing there.
It'll only hit people
Nothing there. Nothing
once.
to be had there.
Can you look at that one?
Nothing to be had there.
You can only hit people with it once, but I think if they leave the hitbox and come back into it, it can hit them twice. I'm not sure. It's a really difficult thing to test. But once they're in the hitbox, they can only take damage from it once. I believe the same thing happens in Gothic 3. Yeah. It'd be nice to run a test on that, but I think it would be really difficult. Well, all we have to worry about here are the Seekers now, because we took out all of the goblin skeletons. Ow. Hey, why can't I hit him?
Stop shouting at napping!
Mine slide, thanks for following. Why are you shooting the ground, you Dorcas? Crap. Oh my god, you're an idiot. Ow! Oh crap, I didn't do anything. I don't have a fire rain on me. That's the problem. I couldn't find another one. I forgot to go back to town to get one. What was my question? I don't remember. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5... I think there's like 3 or 4 Seekers like on the outskirts, but we just need to kill one to clear a path to these ones. From here it's very simple. Although, I think the one behind us is close enough that you might get hit by this too. Oh. Take that, dorks. Yeah, thank God these guys are idiots and can't Can't figure out how line of sight works. And dead. I love how the spell turns us into a light source. Pretty neat. It's got like a rave effect on it. Alright, well, we got the borked eye. I getcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Well, all the dead novices have a golden nugget on them for some reason. Which is 10 gold from old, Crimson in Jarkandar. Yeah. It is kind of hilarious. Somehow it always ends up being nighttime by the time I get here. Oh, crap! I did not see him.
You have come too late. We have destroyed the Eye of Innos, so that it can never regain its power.
Oh, how wrong you
now
are.
Demonstrate the
Maestro. I am stifled. That's fine. I'll show you how powerless your Maestro is. Your Maestro cannot defeat my tree blocking technology. And blast. Well, after the dialogue, I just strafed behind it because it was right here. Like I was talking to him here. He was like, blah, ha, ha, and I was just like, aha. Alright, back to the old monastery.
You don't have to ask me that.
We can't give Melty the news.
Bad business. You don't have to ask me that.
Innos enlightens all those who recognize his wisdom.
Oh crap, I forgot I'm stifled. I can still pass the time, but we can't recover. So the good thing is, being stifled as a mage, we can get the healing potion for free. As the other factions, I think including paladins, we have to pay for it.
Violate the divine order.
That's not what I heard. Heal me, master, for I am possessed.
So be it. Take this potion. It will relieve you of your nightmares. May the mercy of Innos be your salvation. Act on his behalf.
Yeah, and the only remedy is drink more drink.
I have found the Eye of Innos. It's broken.
But that cannot be. What happened?
Some really nasty customers had it. Anyway, I came too late. They were performing a strange incantation on a crescent-shaped ritual site up in those woods.
Innos be with us. They have desecrated our circle of the sun. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined they would possess this kind of power.
Oh, of course, you're always caught off guard. Underestimating your enemy, that's like the first mistake.
What can we do now?
The enemy. We must heal the eye. I cannot begin to imagine what is now going to become of us all. Go to Vatras.
I never would have thought.
What is the serpent?
Every year, the place is... Never have I...
Yes, yes.
Why that?
The privilege of the robe does not authorize you to question my instructions, brother.
Go
Vatras
fuck yourself.
is a servant of Adam. That is all.
His wisdom. Who told you that?
Nothing surprises me anymore.
I mean, I don't understand if the eye was hidden so well and surely guarded. How did a novice get in there so easily?
As if I
Alright,
don't
well,
have
let's
enough
drink the
problems.
draft. I feel released in purple.
Telling you anything new?
Those are
Alright, I am gonna go get me another drink, so be right back. I just got a cheap beer. It's called a Schaefer's.
That's nothing new.
I usually drink better stuff, but I wanted
It's really not my problem.
something to last a weekend.
Those are all
I got a big case of this. We're supposedly getting a snowstorm this weekend, so I don't think I'll be able to make any trips out to the liquor store. I might as well stock up. Rice schnapps. Alright, so I is borked. Let's speak with Vatrice. We won't do anything, because he's too busy telling the same old story over and over again to these people. Very close to leveling up, though. 14 learning points won't get me much of anything.
I've got a problem with the Eye of Innos. I could use your help.
And will your problem require me to leave town?
I don't know. Possibly.
I've been waiting to be relieved for days. The other water mages should have been back in Corinna some time ago. If you see to it that at least one of them comes to take over my duties in town, I shall be free to help you solve your problem.
I don't understand why they can't help me instead. But that's just a contrivance that they could not cover for after they reintroduced the other water mages. So where does that leave us? We gotta get Divine Power of the Stars.
That's an open secret.
Show
That's not
I guess
what
we can go through and get all the mining shares to start with.
Someone's got to do the work.
I also need this.
I won't tell her a thing from now on. Go away. Don't tell me that.
Ah, crap, I didn't mean to sell that crossbow.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
Oh, what did I last save?
But that's terrible.
Not recent enough. I'll find another crossbow.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. Don't tell this.
Right, but so is this. That's kind of the thing.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
They just couldn't cover for it, that's all.
That's typical, isn't it? Don't tell this to anyone. He'd better shut up.
What was I doing?
That's an open secret.
Mining shares.
That's an open secret.
You're selling mining
Works
shares?
okay, too.
Yes, some flop that was. That's the last time I get involved in a shady deal like that.
Go away. Don't.
And yet, you know they're fake, but you're still selling them.
Really, how interesting.
You're a real scumbag, aren't you?
Show
They never should have let it get so far. Something had to happen one of these days.
Don't say.
I wonder what you could be talking
I haven't
about.
seen it with my own eyes.
The best part about this is Bennett is supposedly going to be executed in a few days. It does not matter how long we
These are
take
bad times.
to get him out of there.
Everybody knows by now. I won't tell her a thing from now on. But that's terrible.
I don't remember who else sells them.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
I don't think anybody in this
If I hadn't seen it with my own
marketplace
eyes.
does.
These are bad times. These are bad times.
No, no, he does.
Really? How
Show
interesting.
it is an
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
Where did you get those mining? Sorry, but I.
Of course. Well, we know who is distributing them. The problem is, it's a potentially useful merchant who is selling them. And if we bring him to justice before the
And so he bade
monastery, obviously he's not a merchant anymore.
power in his realm,
So it's kind of a
he might
bitch.
restore it to the human if the beast should return.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way they introduced it, it is actually pretty rare, especially at this time. Like, around the time that this came out.
What? Yeah.
There's
Around the time that this game came out. I don't believe there were a whole lot of games that, had expansions that were so seamlessly integrated. Not RPGs like this, anyway. Like, Morrowind had the 2 expansions that were just whole new areas that you could get to at any time. Games like Neverwinter Nights, those expansions were loaded separately. They weren't even part of the main game. You know, shit like that. This one actually had it as part of the rest of the game.
I hope.
So, trying to get the... But, like, it wasn't an optional thing. It was mandatory to do it.
You've got
Mining shit?
So...
I never knew that.
Yeah, it's... I can imagine it was difficult for them to figure out how to make sure you did the Raven part first.
there you are.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. That up there.
Wolfskin, good.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
show.
I've got my own
Man,
opinion about
can't even trust our good master Busper.
I see that you have.
I know nothing about that. You can have them if you want.
much and get that.
Says I can have them, but it would still only sell them to us.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
That was quite obvious. It was just like you said.
Who says things like that?
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Hey, we never
Hey,
talked to this
you.
guy.
What led you into this poor area? What?
I'm just looking.
Ha! Then you better not be caught looking around. It would seem that we have a few thieves in the city who would steal stuff from the rich. The city guard recently.
What?
Nothing. But all the citizens are scared and don't get caught in strange. Yeah, you gotta.
Can you?
Oh, I'm forging a few fittings and nails and but I don't know enough about forging. If you want to learn, but if you want to.
This guy sees a mage come waltzing down here and assumes
Hey.
he's a thief. Other armors made from snapper skin. Well, that's what Mateo says.
Show.
So might as well nab those.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
I don't know why he gets so.
I don't think any of the upper square merchants sell
He had better shut up.
mining shares besides
I'm not touching
whatever the dude's name is. 220 XP skin? What do you mean? I think you can get... Well, can you get sniper skin? I think you can only get lurker skin.
That's not what I heard.
Only Enos decides which
What was 220?
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Oh. Did they? I think they gave you that much.
Enos beheld what Beliar had done.
Maybe razors, but I don't remember snappers giving you that much.
The land and chose the human. And Enos spoke to him, and the human became
How does he sell these?
And Enos gave unto him a portion of his divine power, so that he might do the work of And Beliar spoke to another creature, but Adanos brought forth the tide, and the creature was washed from the face.
I've heard you were with. You should take your time.
Oh, so now he has the good
It's my-
stuff. Dexterity elixir, I guess we'll take it. Oh, it's getting expensive. Might hold off on the rest of those. But he has this, we're taking it. Scratch silver bowl, that looks like it's wood. The whole, like, image got fucked up. He has 2 of the shares. So once we bought them off of him, we can confront him. Don't want to do that yet. Want to keep him as a merchant until we're sure that his stock There's nothing more useful for us. Were those actually introduced by Dark Mysteries? I thought those might have been special razors, but I don't remember.
That will never change.
I don't know why I thought that, because I'm pretty sure they aren't.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah, all they were just slightly bigger razors.
I'm not touching that.
He never would have thought of that himself.
But the human and the beast waged war upon the land of Adonis, and the wrath of the gods was with them.
Oh yeah, the alligators.
And the human slew the beast, and it entered into...
No other merchants in town. There are more, I think. Orlan possibly sells some shares, and a bunch of merchants on landowner's farm. Yeah, I mean that was the only reason I got through that mod, was because of that busted ass staff. I don't even remember how I learned I could cheese it like that. Where you just throw a fire arrow at somebody, switch to the staff, and then they just ignite and burn to death in a like split second. It was hilarious. How effective is this storm against zomboids? Okay, doesn't kill him. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, whatever. I got two of them. I think one of them did not follow. Oh, could you do that? I remember that being a thing in the mod. The one good thing the mod did, I guess. Oh! I think this is one of very few games where... Oh, there's some black ore. One of very few games where these zombies were actually, like, legitimately terrifying to me. Uh-oh, siren, somebody's on fire. And we never checked out the burnt down house over here. God damn it. Keep pressing the button when I mean to open the inventory. Yeah, what was like the returning mod? Just stuffed some random area full of zombies for some reason. Enchant a weapon in the camp by the beach using a rune. Don't remember that. Kill the Lizardos. I still don't have fucking lockpicks. Realize I'm not gonna be able to open this.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
I don't remember running out of lockpicks this often anytime I used to play this. At the camp, whose fire lizards? I don't remember him enchanting weapons. I don't know. I mean, it's still smoldering. It's almost like the lizards burnt it down, but they ain't fire lizards. I'm not gonna say Dark Mysteries was like full of bad ideas. It's just they took it too far. Tried to change too many things. Tried to be like super like exhaustive in their total conversion mod instead of just, you know, enhancing the game. It's the only one in the woods. I don't remember the one in the woods. What woods? Oh, in the woods out back Ackles farm. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh god, the fence. Anyway, I want to show you something. The Lahever mod took the liberty of removing a lot of the stone wall barriers between a lot of locations. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Zardas's tower is like right over this wall here. I will demonstrate. Right there. So now that, you know, once we're up here and we see this kind of perspective, it makes a little more sense how the path to Zardas's tower became such an easy, it became like the route that most former convicts took to get to the city. It makes less sense now that they put this massive wall up here. There's no way they would have really come over this mountain. It's just much too steep. Yeah. Perspective really changes your view on the world. Yeah, that was the kind of thing. I don't think they knew what to do with magic weapons back when they were developing the game. So that's why they just kind of copped out and said, oh yeah, we don't know how, you know, our forging process, we don't know how to keep the properties of the magic ore. We just use it because it's still a better material than steel. But at least that kind of did set the stage for making the Furnace of Nordmar more, how do you want to say it, mythical. I'm gonna just cheat this one. Ow. But then Gothic 3 came along and the magic ore weapons still were not all that magical. What potion is this? Oh, it's goblin berries. Listen, man, it was just to demonstrate, alright? I was just showing you the mountains.
Same old thing all over again.
I never knew that.
Show me.
Certainly.
You don't have to tell me that.
Give me that.
You're selling mine shares?
Surprise me.
Sure, you can get anything from me.
Same
If the
old
price
thing
is right.
all over again.
And Orlan is just the sleaziest
It's all
motherfucker.
just gossip.
He does not give a
No one
fuck.
really wants to hear that.
You listen to the wrong.
Yeah, they were literally just better weapons that maybe had effects like, oh, +5 hunting skill or something like that. +15 hit points. Gothic 3 had the potential for everything, and then Joe Wood was just like, let's blow all our budget on the soundtrack and the making of DVD of the soundtrack, and then tell Piranha Bytes they have like 10 months to actually make the game. And inevitably it gets delayed. We're gonna doctor some screenshots to make the game look better. and then nothing we promise is actually going to come to pass. But I still enjoy the game.
Things would have turned out differently.
If I was less of a naive youth, I might have been even more disappointed. Probably would never have gone back to the game.
Hey!
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Show me your way.
There isn't much.
And there's more.
There is no Gothic sequel. They're not making one. Arcania does not count.
Can't rely on that.
That's all just gossip.
I don't know what I'm looking for here.
I couldn't get away with that.
Nothing, I guess.
Yeah, he really said that.
Well, that's the thing. Like, Gothic 3 was not just Joe Wood's fault.
You hardly know who to believe.
They just set the bar too high.
He simply needs to.
Piranha Bytes probably wasn't going to, like, their own vision wasn't going to be that great either. So they were trying to make it too much to compete with Oblivion. And that's just not a great idea. Oh, I know what you mean, yeah. Well, they were also planning on doing an expansion to the first game, but Joe Wood scrapped that plan and instead made them do Gothic 2. And there was, I think, in the Polish community, like a big old info dump on what the Gothic expansion would have looked like.
Thought of that himself.
That was a while ago.
You don't have to tell me that.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
I don't know if we can fight Raoul now.
That was no big deal.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Me?
What?
No
That's
time to
exact-
think
I've
like
been
that.
So sure, get that.
You're smashing.
Go ahead, hit back!
Finish him.
Show him!
Shit, that hurt.
Yeah, let him have it!
Parry that.
Show him!
Alright, we got him. Now we got our black troll hide back.
You pick that up then.
He wants to know.
Gone about it differently. Really believe
Hey, where's old Benet?
Why aren't you working?
Haven't you heard yet? The Paladins have arrested Bennett.
Believe me.
all that matters is strength.
Really?
So why was Bennett a...
Murder.
So why don't you...
They'd stick me in the slammer as his accomplice. Not,
Situation.
you know, Onar in the city.
Needed to know that.
I've got my
I
own.
didn't know that it was playable. I'd love to take a look at it.
Do you really believe that?
Where can you download it?
I agree with you completely.
I'm in enough trouble as it is. That's the first I've heard of it.
Silvio and Bolko are still here, unfortunately.
Hey!
They can't get her stew. I thought she was supposed to give us stew.
Really not my problem. You hardly know who to believe these days.
Yeah, did I buy
This is
this?
the first I've heard of it. I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Now we have 31 decks for what that's worth.
I agree with you completely.
Don't say you didn't know that.
Bad business.
Yeah, I'll look it up someday.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Have you got something for...
Have you seen those black hooded guys creeping by here? When I was at sea, I saw some pretty curious things, but those fellows really skipped. They went in the direction of the bandit camp in the mountains at the southern end of the valley. Maybe you should go there and check out.
Will it ever change? I've got no time to tell you.
I don't know what would happen here.
You didn't get that from me.
That was obvious.
I've never taken a look to see what would happen here if Dexter and his bandits were still alive
Is it really true?
when we got back from the Valley of Mines. And the Seekers suddenly show up to start squatting on their camp.
Same old thing all over again.
I agree with you.
I feel like somebody told me about that before.
Really believe that.
I'm not touching that.
That will never change.
And no sirens,
it's good
I
that you've
apologize.
come.
What's up?
I found this in the old chapel. It's a magic rune. I thought you might be able...
I've come from...
So it's... What about the...
They've been
Good. The few up...
Good, I'm so glad that, you know, a whole bunch of people just got wiped out.
What about...
So you heard about... As if I didn't...
What will...
I don't know yet. A few of the boys would... Luckily, we don't have enough people for an op...
Are you going to stay...
Certainly not. Lairs is still in the city, and try... Until that happens, I'm trying to calm my...
Can I help?
Sure, a bit of intelligence and sanity certainly wouldn't hurt in it. Enos knows there are enough... Go to the city, but don't be too long about it.
Everything all right with you?
You saved my ass, man. I'll never forget that.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'll load up on grub first.
And then?
Who knows? Maybe I'll go back to the mining colony. Someone should keep an eye on the orcs. Otherwise, they'll all show up on the doorstep without warning.
Man, we just got you out of there and you're trying to go back. Yeah, who says he's not a man of faith? Because he's a mercenary. Gothic sequel speedrun. I'm curious.
Interested in...
Sure.
A few.
Thanks. Here's your...
That's not what I heard.
And there's more, believe me.
I don't think you were allowed to post a link. 1 second. Can I fix this? What are you doing? Here, try again. Ah, it doesn't work. God damn it, I don't know how Twitch does. But just break up the link, like put spaces in front of like the .com and all that.
Of course we got him in the end.
I don't know how to do Twitch. I'm not smart at Twitch.
You just have to listen.
Okay, that works.
That'll never change.
You don't have to tell me that.
You can post it there. It'll probably get blocked there too, but I'll just permit it. Okay, that works. I'll take a look at it now. And what? This does not look like a sequel. Well, it's Lord Saradoc. No, he's like the Gothic speedrunner, but... This doesn't look like it has any story to it. And he's just doing a glitch run. The dialogues don't seem to work. I'll watch that more later. Why, is like Nordic or Piranhabytes been taken down? Yeah, I'm not surprised, but it is a shame. Like back in the day, they did not have a problem with modders and like people finding the cut content and everything, but for some reason, like modern Piranhabytes is super stingy on like their developer materials. I really don't know what's changed. I don't know if it's just ever since Bjorn really took over. Because Mike Hoga just did not seem to give a shit.
I can't help him.
Can't rely on that.
I'm gonna steal your bed.
Can't rely on
Oh, I forgot what I was even here for. I'm supposed to find those damn mining shares.
That's all just gossip.
that will never change.
Oh, there are seekers prowling the home of Sekob. Perhaps we should dispatch them.
There he is.
God, that scared the shit out of me. I always forget how loud that shit is. Same old tricks. They will not emerge from the house as long as you're this close. Just sit here. And it does away with them. Now, don't wander too far while this is active. You might start killing NPCs. I'm not killing Sekob. Might be a dick, but he hasn't done anything wrong.
Did something happen?
You've got to help me. You have to help me, worthy Sir Magician. Those fellas said they were look. Please help.
Your house is empty. The Black Hoods have left.
Thank you, worthy Sir Magician. What would become of us without...
Not so fast, my friend. I'm only interested in one thing. What did the Black Hood...
I can't explain it myself, honorable Sir Magician.
What?
I'm sorry. I swore several years ago never to speak of it, and all that I can do...
Give it here, then.
Here!
Alright, I'll take it. So, I think in the vanilla game, Bronco, like, he's... Right now, he stays over there and just keeps working. But in the vanilla game, when he would go back to the campfire, he would stay with these guys while they were, you know, avoiding the house. But if you talk to him and he was like, "Don't beat me, I'll go back to work," he would actually start to walk over here to the campfire at night and end up getting attacked by the Seekers. It was hilarious. Hey, so, you know, I don't really believe.
How are things?
And
I'm not.
oh,
What's...
the animal.
Have you seen any
I always
bandits
forget
passing
that we
through
get
here?
XP for
I
talking to him.
certainly have. If my eyes did, I really hope. Oh, I'm just glad.
Everything else?
Oh, I can't.
As a mercenary, you get a quest to allow him to move his sheep up to Bengar's pasture. But we don't get that option as a mage for some reason. You might have. Oh god, I almost walked into that Seeker. I never really thought of that. Yeah, that, I mean, I'm sure he would have dried up the money that Zardos gave him at this point. It is funny how he's like a jerk who doesn't seem to mind like stepping on people and whatever makes him money. But he won't. He's like too proud and like sincere to break his promise to Zardos. I also think he's just terrified of Zardos, and that's probably why he wouldn't step on his toes.
I used to say that myself.
I don't think I can do that right now. That one Shadow Lord Anubis is going to be a little too tough.
You're selling mine?
So what? I paid an arm and a leg for them myself.
Well, that was a mistake, young lady.
I sell the goods, but let me...
Show...
What can I offer?
I'll take them. I don't know if anyone in the house sells any.
I've got no time for things like that.
It can't go on like this forever.
When I get a Destroy Undead scroll, we'll clear Onar's crypt.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Hey!
You don't sell anything, do you? Nope.
Listen to the wrong people.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. Of course we
That's the thing, like, you get so little chance to play around with, like, the high, like, Circle 6 spells in this game,
hardly know what to believe.
that I never really remember how good they are.
Say that myself.
Of course we got him in the end.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
I never knew.
Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Sekob's wife also sold mining shares. Alright, settle down now. This isn't Dragon Age, alright? It's not a BioWare game.
Hey. Everything.
Well, it's usually they've been.
Yes.
What
do you want?
I'll take this paper.
Selling illegal mine shares. Have you no shame?
No, I need to live too, and I'm not the one who brought them into circulation.
Well, that does not mean you are not complicit. Vanguard doesn't have a merchant on his farm, does he? I don't remember. I'm trying to think who else might have the mining shares. I don't think Akil sells anything. Lobart doesn't sell anything.
He thinks it's as easy as...
Katie might have been the last one.
That's been known a long time.
Yeah, but he didn't notice. In fact, it still gives me the option to pay him for the clothes. Oh, I forgot we can get Malith back at this point.
How's the situation?
Malik has disappeared and he couldn't stand the hordes of monsters. If at least there was even...
It'll...
Without Malik, hopefully...
Hey, you got two militia guards here to help you. Because apparently they can't find anything better to do. So, screw it. I'm not taking Wolf with us to Irdorath, so I'm gonna do his quest to get him working on Bengar's farm. Except I forgot he charges an arm and a leg. Since we're not a mercenary. See, that's the thing, I never gave Greg the clothes when we did it this time. Yeah, Cord really stepped up to the plate there. Yeah, because I didn't give Greg the clothes this time because I wanted to see what would happen if we met him at the tavern without ever speaking with him. I know if you say you'll help him get in and don't do it, he'll get pissed off when he sees you. So I wanted to see what would happen if we never talked to him at all. And it turns out he says the first line like he's familiar with you, but then proceeds by basically skipping the dialogue where he's like, "It's the farmer boy."
Hold a sword.
He's like, "Look who just turned up," and then goes on.
I heard you know how to make armor from crawler plates.
That's right. Who'd you hear that from?
A hunter by the name of Gustav told me. Could you make me armor like that?
Sure. Bring me 10 crawler plates and I'll make you one.
How much do you want?
Forget it. I'll do it for nothing.
Hey! Except, yeah, we need to learn how to take crawler plates. At least I know where to find some.
Teach me how to take...
It's easy. The back plates are only at... Got it.
Sounds easy.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll give it a shot.
I may have found...
Let's hear it.
The pass to the valley of... Someone needs to...
That would be something. Good.
A hefty...
Well, for one...
He thinks it's as easy...
Here's your goal.
Good. See you later.
Alright, I'll do it.
Just have to listen.
Got my own opinion about that thing or two.
No one really wants to...
Yeah, I love how it acts like you don't remember that.
Been there, done that.
Really didn't deserve
It make me amused.
You don't have to tell me that.
Alright, there's a seeker there. I don't know if I can hit him from up here. It seems like the elevation does affect the AoEs. Let's give it a shot. Let's see, it doesn't work. There we go. Yeah, but I think he charges the same amount, doesn't he? Ah! Oh crap, he's got the big guns! That's fine. I have the high ground. High ground always wins. Crap. Crap! Yes, it's funny how Wolf will make the armor, but he never wears it. Oh crap! That was a big drop. I'm trying to think. For 100 mana, the Storm Smell might actually end up doing more damage than this does. It might be equivalent. Holy crap, he fire rained. Oh my god, he got me. They almost never do that. It's real dangerous. Okay, well, since we don't really have the luxury of... Oh, I don't have an ice block. God damn it. I'm gonna have to circle around him. Oh, jeez, I forgot about this guy.
Don't babble at me. Don't babble at me. Don't babble at me.
He doesn't give a fuck. Alright, Snaily. Have a good night, and I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow, but thanks for stopping by.
You're in for it now.
Crap. Mistakes might have been made. This guy's so much tougher than he has any right to be.
Don't try that again.
Yeah, that didn't work. I don't know why there's this one super tough bandit. Perhaps I shall leave him be. It is 8:47 p.m. here. Oh, look at that. Bandits I never looted.
Nothing there.
Oh no, I did loot them. Why are they still here?
Nothing to plunder.
Right, you sorry fool. Take that. Alright.
Nothing to plunder.
We've dealt with them.
Nothing to be had there.
These bandits ain't supposed to still be here. Now we got disappearance shit again. Okay, now I don't know how well this do against mine crawlers. Oh, you think you're hot stuff? Nice! One hit kill even on the warriors. Perfect. The unfortunate thing is this gate likes to drop behind you. If you do have to dash out of here, you're kind of screwed. This is the only place to see mine crawlers in main Corinus, right? Or no, are there's... Where would there be other ones? Oh yeah, there's more in the Innos Shrine. Means we gotta go there to get the rest of them.
Nothing there.
We only got 5 here. No, we got 6. I guess we might as well go check out that cave down that way. Get 10 for the armor. We only got 6. Oh, Greg's still here.
I'm great.
You really aren't in a hurry to get back to your beloved valley. Cave. Oh yeah, that's the third place. Over by Akiel's farm. That one also has skeletons in it, I think. Which so does this cave. Cave that I think a lot of people who have played through this a few times still might not know about. I think the only way I even found out about this cave was... Okay, I can one-shot skeletons with that, that's great. I think the only reason I even found out about this was the first time I played this game. I played as a dragon hunter, and Bennett gives you the map to all the caves. It's the only reason I would have ever known this was here. You sorry fools. I still don't have lockpicks.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Damn it, I need lockpicks. Invisible sheep.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
You just have to listen to change. I wouldn't be so sure.
Sooner or later.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help with that.
He really should have.
Sure. Sure. I don't sell shit.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Things like that. He thinks it's as easy as you really didn't deserve that.
Can
I don't have.
Some problem solved.
That was obvious.
Who the hell sells some lockpicks?
No one really always did. He thought as much. I've heard of.
What can I...
God damn it all.
It's as bad as it really true.
It was his decision. That was quite obvious. Got my own opinion about that.
Will it ever change?
Had to happen sooner or later.
No idea. You tell me.
Yeah, the zombies
Hey,
were
you.
fucking terrifying.
I'm staying.
For 400 and...
Oh, that is a nice payday.
All right, we've
It's too much.
show.
Nice, 20 lockpicks. Perfect.
Go away.
It should last me.
Someone's gonna do the work.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I have a ghostly rope, apparently.
Really, how interesting.
Let's get back to the monastery. Turn in all these mining shares we found.
That's not.
I think these are the only ones in circulation, but I don't remember.
Those are all just rumors.
The best part is I think Serpentates gives 150 gold for every mining share that we bring back, even though we only pay 50 apiece for them. Alright.
If you deny the robe, you deny Innos. Go and think upon this.
Hey!
Don't be so self-righteous.
I've been able to retrieve a few mining shares. Those were all, I think.
Well done. You've earned a reward. Take this protective amulet. It will help you along the paths you have yet to tread.
Okay, he gives 200 per share, so that is very nice. Amulet of spiritual power. Garbage. I'm selling it. And I have divine power of the stars. We can give to high glass.
That's not what I heard.
Highball glass.
I always act.
Oh yeah, the big screaming orc. Yeah, that made me jump out of my skin the first time.
Hey, you! I've got the book for you.
Very good. Give it here. You may withdraw now.
Alright.
Found it.
Well, I cannot be completely sure.
What kind of...
Well, the structure between the worlds seems to be... Demons could use those portals to enter...
Alright, well they clearly already have.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
Can't go like this forever.
I need to go back the path of Innos. I really don't feel like walking all that way, so you are all going to have to forgive me. Alright, what's the waypoint again? Nope. Mage Cave. Go to waypoint Mage Cave. Behold. Now we've got mine crawlers in here as well as some shadow beasts, I think. I'm not sure that the storm is a great idea. Who the hissing? Oh, screw it. I'll use it. Yeah, eat it.
Nothing to be had there.
Are there shadow beasts? I don't know if there really are. The Orc Cemetery was pretty spooky. I think the cemeteries and like the golem cave in this game actually scared the shit out of me. When all the golems started getting back up. Yeah, I guess there weren't shadow beasts in here. Well, we got 11 plates now. Stone tablet. I heard another minecrawler die. Where the hell was it? Sound like there was another one. It might have been glitched into the wall or something. No matter. Oh boy. I'll get Malik back to Bengar. And then get our armor from Wolf. And I might call it a night. There's a frickin' seeker here. Maybe we should go the other way. I think he's one of the there he is ones. How effective is this against Dragoon Snappers? You know, I might be able to get them from up here. I don't think they're quite clever enough. Aha!
Nothing there.
That'll do. Oh yeah, we gotta turn into Torloff. Howdy, boys.
You will not be able to save his soul, magician. He will never return on his own.
Oh, he will once I beat some sense into him. Love how all the farmers run off. They're like, oh shit, I'm not sticking around for this. And hopefully, they won't come back and feel fit to stab Malik to death like they did in my walkthrough. Well, I got the Seeker book.
Oh man, my head.
Oh, your head.
You need help. I just want to go home. I'll go back to Bengar. I hope he's still alive.
He is, no thanks to you. Now, as far as I know, if you're playing as the Paladins or the Dragon Hunter mercs, the only way to get Malik to go back to Bengar is to hire Wolf for the farm. Because as a mage, he'll go back as soon as you beat the possession out of him.
And there's more.
That's all just gossip.
Where'd you pick that up then?
But no, he insisted ever change.
The black-hooded men in the mountains are no longer with us.
You were able to deal with them? Good man. I didn't trust those guys one bit. They were bound to cause a lot of trouble.
You have to step in.
They always cause trouble.
It's a bad business. That's not what I heard.
I couldn't care less.
Nobody ever.
Alrighty. Be wary of seekers. And dragoon snappers.
That.
That's awesome. They're talking with the militia guys.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Guys are so chummy all of a sudden.
I never knew that.
Of course we got him in the end.
You have to feel sorry.
I've got the crawler plates for the armor.
Good. Give them.
I never knew that.
Okay.
I'll put it together for you.
Do you really think?
Sweet.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I found you.
I've never seen anyone like that on my... Here, take this.
Malik is back.
It's about time.
It'll be...
Malik is here again. Unless a miracle happens.
You got mercenaries, don't worry about it.
You leave me alone, magician.
Alright, be a scumbag. I only saved your fucking life.
That's all just gossip.
Give it 2 days to make sure Wolf has enough time. Look at that floating flame over there.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Alright,
Hey,
Wolf.
you!
Where's my armor?
Okay, where's the armor?
I finished it. Here it is.
That's
Turned out really well, I think.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Totally obvious.
And...
I'm no better off myself.
not bad.
You have to feel sorry.
Definite improvement over the ring armor. I think it's better than the pirate armor.
That's exactly what I said.
So it will serve us well for the short term. Alright, well, I think where I'll end it today. Alright, you know what? Let's get Bennett out of jail first, and then that'll be the end of it. I actually don't think it looks that good. It looks really silly. It looks very piecemeal. That's what I don't like about it.
He had better shut up.
Hey, you!
Everybody knows by now.
Any new...
They seem to have taken him to...
How can we get him?
I don't have any idea. All I can do is keep...
Oh, well, we're a mage. We can get in there. Oh, yeah, let's do this too.
Show me...
You won't...
Get the old map.
I knew this piece would interest you.
What piece would that be?
Well, that old map you just bought. I know your kind. You...
What
I'm an old man, and the times when I said I leave that to young...
What kind of a map?
It seems to be a treasure, but you look to me like...
Where did you get...
Oh, I found that. The seller must have opened...
Or maybe they were trying
Come
to sell
back
it. Who knows? Well, no, it turns out they weren't. Well, the interesting thing about this very old map is that it highlights the Aztec ruins where the water mages are. And this existed in the vanilla game when those ruins had very little going on there. In fact, I don't think anything you got there was really worth even as much as the map was. Well, except for that. I think the Orc Slayer was still there. My favorite thing about the Orc Slayer is it was Scar's sword to begin with. Then they renamed it to the Orc Slayer in this game, and that's just kind of how it became in Gothic 3, except the funny thing there is it was actually a very like, new game weapon was not nearly as good as it is in this one. Alright, Bonet. Why is this gate still open?
You go away.
Oh, you could sleep it off.
How come you're in this?
Those swine have but I didn't do it.
Why would they?
How would I know? Talk to Lord Hagen.
What?
I went downtown with. Suddenly, we heard a loud.
Get to the point.
We knew at once that something had happened, and that they would grab us at once if they saw. We ran like hell. Then, just before we got to the city gate, I tripped and sprained my ankle. The rest is soon told. The militia was on me.
Who was?
I have no idea.
Have you got a name?
Some Lothar. You had better ask Lord.
Oh, poor Lothar. Could not have happened to a kinder soul.
Do they have any?
They say they have.
Well, do you know?
No, all I know.
Who's lead?
Lord Hagen himself.
What is that?
That's easy to guess. If I don't get out, you've got to help me or there'll be a war. You can figure out for yourself what that means.
Can you
That depends. Also, I need to get out of here first. Before that, I can't do it.
Well, of course.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus, by the explicit...
Alright, well. His story doesn't hold up too well, but I guess we'll believe him.
Who treacherously murdered the paladin Lothar has been condemned in the name of Innos. The sentence is death by hanging. The execution will take place in a few days.
Who does?
But Adonos saw that order and chaos were now unequal, and he bade Enos...
Something to say in this chapter? No, he doesn't. I'm pretty sure he's dead as soon as chapter 3 starts. Because as soon as we get to town, Bennett was already in jail.
Only Innos decides what's right or
Oh,
wrong.
I see what you're saying. I've never
That's
done
all
that.
just gossip.
What's his spawn tag?
You don't have to tell me that.
Oh. Ah, I crashed it. That's not gonna work. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna call it here. We'll finish up the rest of it tomorrow morning. So, thank you everybody who stopped in tonight. Have yourselves a wonderful night. See you tomorrow if you're gonna be there. Otherwise, you'll be seeing this on YouTube, I assume. Till then, have a great night.